Ang karunungan ay kapangyarihan.
And it's time once again to put that power to the test here on
K-Check. Hello everyone, I'm Jules Giang.
Ako naman po si Attorney Gabby Concepcion and this is K-Check.
In this week of competition, we're looking for the contestant who will take the final spot in our semifinals round. The search is almost over, pero tuloy pa rin ang Brain Power Challenge sa ating mga contestant.
Samahan nyo kami until next week, the final week of competition, to find out who our next K-Check champion will be.
Narito na po ang apat na contestants na dadaan sa ating karunungan check sa araw na ito. Unang-una, we have Giselle. Giselle is a second-year college student studying Broadcast Media Arts and Studies at the College of Media and Communication from UP Diliman. Her hobbies include yapping, sleeping, listening to music, watching movies, and taking photos and videos. She's also a fan of the K-pop group 17. Sunod naman, we have Jazz. Jazz is a second-year student pursuing a BA in Broadcast Media Arts and Studies at the University of the Philippines, Diliman. She's also a self-proclaimed cutie kakaibabe ng Mascom, living in Farview. She prides herself on being a master commuter. Jazz also has a passion for eating, sleeping, and bed rotting. Grabe yung mga Mascom, ha? Sunod naman, we have Ellie. Ellie is a student at UP Diliman's College of Media and Communication, taking up Broadcast Media Arts and Studies. Her hobbies include watching movies, cooking, and playing games. She also runs a small accessories business and works as a graphic designer. And finally, we have Kla. Kla is a student of UP Diliman studying Broadcast Media Arts and Studies who is interested in all aspects of the visual arts. They also have a variety of hobbies such as watching animated shows and cosplaying.
So these four, na mukhang magkakabarkada, will be competing under the watchful eyes of today's K-Check panel of experts. We have Professor Luisa De Leon Bolinao, former chair of the Department of History, UP Diliman. Nandito din po si Dr. Ian Kendrick Fontanilla of the College of Science, UP Diliman, and Professor Eloy Hernandez of the Department of Arts Studies, College of Arts and Letters, UP Diliman. At ngayon, contestants, handa na ba kayo for our first round? Remember, correct answers are 10 points each. Wala pang deduction for a wrong answer in this round. So get ready to buzz in and collect those points because it's time.
Let's begin. Question number 1. David Corenswet's appearance in Manila in 2025 was part of the promotional tour of which superhero film? Ellie.
Superman.
Superman is correct. K-check. Question number 2. In medicine, what is the process called when blood or blood components are transferred from one person to another to save a life? Ellie.
Blood transfusion.
Blood transfusion or transfusion is correct. K-check. Question number 3. Which Eastern Visayas island is known for its rugged terrain and is the third largest island in the country? Giselle.
Panay.
Panay is wrong. Anyone can answer. The correct answer is Samar. Question number 4. Which Southeast Asian country saw over 100,000 birthday messages sent to its detained former leader Aung San Suu Kyi in June 2025? Clock.
Thailand.
Thailand is wrong. Ellie.
Vietnam.
Vietnam is wrong. Giselle.
Malaysia.
Malaysia is wrong. Jazz.
Indonesia.
Indonesia is also wrong. The correct answer is Myanmar. Okay, question number 5. Which Australian actress played Galadriel in the Lord of the Rings trilogy and Hela in Thor Ragnarok? The correct answer is Kate Blanchett. Question number 6. NASA's Perseverance rover recently captured an image of a rock resembling a medieval helmet on the surface of which planet? Cla.
Mars.
Yes, Mars, that's correct. Okay, check. Question number 7. What fraction in lowest terms is equals to 16 over 24? Cla.
2/3.
2 over 3 is correct. Okay, check. Question number 8. Which northern city is home to the Chavit Coliseum, the residence of President Elpidio Quirino, and a spicy longanisa? Cla.
Vegan.
Vegan is correct. Okay, check. Question number 9. Smaug from The Hobbit and Sunfire from Game of Thrones are famous examples of what mythical creature? Cla.
Dwarf.
Dwarf is wrong. Anyone can answer? Ellie.
Goblin.
Goblin is wrong. Jazz.
Elves.
Elves is wrong. Giselle. The correct answer is dragon. Question number 10. Located in the Himalayas, which region of China marked the 60th anniversary of its consolidation under Chinese rule in August 2025? The correct answer is Tibet. Question number 11. In which Italian city did Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez host their so-called Wedding of the Year in June 2025? Correct answer is Venice. Last question for this round, number 12. The name of this device used to magnify distant objects like planets and galaxies literally means far seeing. What is this device? Cla.
Telescope.
Telescope is correct. Okay, check. And that ends round number 1.
Thank you for that round, Jules. And after that round, we have Kla in the lead with 40 points, followed by Ellie with 20, Giselle and Jazz with a bit of catching up to do. Pero bago tayo magpatuloy, gusto muna nating ma-interview ang ating mga contestants, get to know a little more about them, and ginagawa natin to sa segment na tawag natin ay
K-Chika.
So we would like to welcome 2 more to the group of K-Check contestants na ginagawang hobby ang pagtulog. Di ba? Kung yung iba, linoloko namin na BS Org ang kanilang pinapursue sa college, ito mga BS Tulog.
BS Tulog.
So unahin natin si Giselle with a very unique name or spelling of her name. Recently ay binago ang pangalan ng college ninyo. Oy, di ba parang pang Miss Universe question naman to. Ano ba? Recently ay binago ang name ng college ninyo. Can you tell us about this?
So the College of Media and Communication recently was changed from the College of Mass Communications. Since sabi nga po natin na hindi na lang masa ang ina-accommodate natin, it's the public na. Yun po, thank you.
So, talagang feel niya ang pagka-Miss Universe contestant. Sang-ayon ka ba sa name change na to?
Opo.
Mas naging malinaw siguro.
Okay.
Oh, ayan. Maraming salamat sa iyo, Giselle. Ito naman, isa pang contestant ng hobby ay sleeping din, ay si Jazz. So Jazz, bakit mo titawag yung sarili mong cutie kakaibabe? Ano ba yan?
Hello po.
Hello
Actually, yung name po na Cutie Kakae Babe is galing po sa song ni, anong pangalan niya? Donalyn Bartolome, yung Kakae Babe.
Lahat ba kayo sa Masco may moniker lahat?
Opo, tanongin niyo po sila.
Okay.
Oo nga, balikan muna natin si Giselle. Anong moniker mo?
expert chinito finder po ng Mascom.
Expert Chinito Finder. Naku, magtago ka na, Jules.
Sa Mascom mismo. Hindi sa buong Diliman.
Sa buong Pilipinas.
Ah,
Buong Pilipinas po.
Okay. Pero si Jazz, balabalikan din natin. Sinabi mo rin na master commuter ka. And from Farview ka, di ba? Sa Fairview.
Opo.
Excited ka na ba sa tren?
Feeling ko nga po hindi aabot bago ako graduate.
So, for the meantime, maraming salamat muna sa ating Master Chinito Finder at ang
Master
cutie
commuter.
kaka-babe.
Kakaiba.
At malalaman natin ang moniker nitong dalawa nating natitirang contestants. So, we'll talk to Ellie and Cla later. In the meantime, paghandaan po natin ang round 2, susunod na sa pagbabalik ng
K-Check. At tuloy pa rin ang ating karunungan check. Points recap muna tayo. Nangunguna si Cla with 40 points, followed by Ellie with 20 points, at sila Giselle at Jazz pwede pang humabol sa susunod nating mga rounds. Pero bago tayo magpatuloy, ituloy muna natin ang second part ng
K-Chika.
Okay, si Ellie naman ang kausapin natin. Ellie is also a mass communication student, and this early ay may sarili na siyang accessories business. So Ellie, ano yung mga kine-create mo accessories?
So sa accessories business po kasi namin, ang ginagawa po namin yung mga personalized. So we go on pop-up booths po sa iba-ibang schools, and then meron pong keychains where they can assemble it po on their own. But we also sell po handmade earrings and even stickers, crochet items, and marami pong mga anik-anik po talaga.
Anik-anik.
Pero teka muna, ano muna moniker mo? Anik-anik.
Anik-anik. Anik-anik ng...
And what is your moniker?
Hindi ko po alam kung pwede siyang i-ere. Pero ang moniker ko po ay ang strong independent pala ng Mascom.
Papaulit mo ba kung anong moniker niya? It's okay. Sige, maraming salamat, Ellie. Ito namang si Cla, na isa ring Mascom student. Lahat nga sila Mascom, di ba? Kaya nga ang saya nila. At cosplayer din. So, do you make your own costumes?
Yes, I do make my own costumes. That includes yung wig, yung clothes, pati na rin po sometimes yung shoes and yung mga items that come along with the cosplay.
Any particular character?
Mostly from animes and cartoons po.
May specific character kang favorite sa lahat?
It's a bit niche, pero I do love yung character ni Phosphophilite from The Land of the Lustrous na anime.
Ano, wala kang masabi, no? Okay. But, we need to ask. So,
Yes,
ano
po.
ang moniker mo?
My name is Cla, your favorite bakla from Fairview, Quezon City.
Uy, Farview din.
Yes.
Oh, sabi ko na nga ba, interesting tong mga to. Eh, hindi natin magagawa to. Kung wala tayong
K-Chika.
O, di ba? Kaya nga pinaka-fun to, pero ito yata ang pinaka-fun K-Chika ever,
Sa
no?
lahat ng seasons, ito ata yun.
Okay, back to work.
Okay, so now it's time for round 2. So contestants, get ready to buzz in, but make sure you strategize. Correct answers are worth 20 points each, but you lose 10 points if you answer incorrectly. It's time. Let's begin.
Question number 1. Which playful slang term featured in a viral YouTube series, meaning anything from cool to bad, was officially added to the Cambridge Dictionary in 2025? Giselle,
Skibidi.
sabi ko na nga ba, alam niyo tong kalokohan na to. Skibidi is the correct answer. K-check. Question number 2. Optometrists use charts, lenses, and specialized instruments to test the function of which organ? Cla. The eye is the correct answer. K-check. Question number 3. Which Olympic sport involves athletes jumping or falling into water from a platform or springboard while performing acrobatics? Cla.
Swimming.
Swimming is incorrect. Giselle.
Synchronized swimming.
Synchronized swimming, Master Chinito Finder is incorrect. Ellie,
Diving po.
diving is the correct answer. K-check. Actually, pinahaba lang yung question, pero simple sana yung sagot. Question number 4. During a Copenhagen event in July, Sri Nongyan got Pope Leo XIV to sign which Pokemon's card? Ito, cute ito. Pope Leo signed Pope Leo's card. Question number 5. Which playwright, often called England's national poet, is the author of the plays Love's Labour's Lost and Measure for Measure? The correct answer is William Shakespeare. Question number 6. In what European city can you visit the Notre Dame Cathedral or cruise the Seine River? Kung sinabing the Eiffel Tower, masasagot niyo rin to. The correct answer is Paris. Napahirapan kasi, simple lang sana. Question number 7. Which female singer's 12th album is entitled Life of a Showgirl? Giselle.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is the correct answer. K-check. Walang Swiftie today. Ah, Swiftie ka ba? Parang K-pop bang linagay mo? Wala. Both. Okay. Question number 8. Which word, derived from the old French word for a diplomatic mission, refers to the official office of an ambassador? Ellie.
Embassy?
Of course, where else can you find the ambassador but in the embassy? K-check. Question number 9. Which green pigment in plants absorbs sunlight and is essential for photosynthesis?
Chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll is the correct answer. K-check. Question number 10. What is the home city of the 2025 NBA champions whose nickname is the Thunder? Parang wala ngang may alam nito. Oklahoma City is the correct answer. Question number 11, mental math this time. If 5 workers can finish a job in 12 days, how many days will 10 workers finish the job at the same rate? Clap.
6.
6 is the correct answer. K-check. Question number 12 and the last question for this round. Which band returned to the music scene with the song Aura or Aura, proving their timeless appeal? Giselle.
4 of spades.
4 of spades is the correct answer. K-check. And that's it for the second round.
Thank you, Attorney, for that round. Let's do a scores recap. Nangunguna pa rin si Kla with 90 points, followed by Ellie with 60, Giselle with 50, at si Jazz pwede pang humabol sa susunod nating mga rounds. Dahil hindi pa tapos ang laban, ultimate pagalingan na sa pagbabalik ng
K-check. Welcome back to K-check. Isang points recap before we continue. Kla, ang favorite bakla is still in the lead with 90 points, followed by Ellie, let's just call her Ellie, with 60 points. Kasi baka kumakain ng mga viewers natin, mahirap na. Followed by the Master Chinito Finder with 50 points, and the cutie Kakaibabe with a bit of catching up to do. Pero hindi natin alam kung anong mangyayari dahil meron pa tayong paparating na ultimate pagalingan round.
Tama. So dito, correct answers are worth 30 points each at may 15-point deduction for wrong answers. So remember, sa ating panel of experts, panggagaling ang mga katanungan. Let's see how, not just our contestants, but our experts will do in this round. So ilan kaya sa mga tanong nila ang masasagot? And for this multiple choice round, we will accept the answer itself or the letter and answer, but not the letter only. So let's go for those points and for the win.
Let's begin. And we're back, and it's the ultimate pagalingan round. Unang-una, anong moniker mo, Prof. Lou?
Wag na.
Okay, Prof. Lou, umpisahan na natin ang ultimate pagalingan round.
Okay, magsimula tayo sa isang tanong sa world history. The Treaty of Tordesillas of 1494 divided the New World within which two countries? A. Spain and Italy. B. Spain and England. C. Spain and France. D. Spain and Portugal. E. Portugal and France.
Kla.
Spain and Portugal.
This treaty divided overseas territories between Spain for the west and Portugal for the east. The correct answer is Spain and Portugal. K-check.
Salamat, Prof. Lou. Ano naman ang iyong moniker, Prof. Ian?
Marami pero wag na natin banggitin.
Parang mas delikado. Okay, Prof. Ian.
Ito is para sa mamukang pera. Aling endemic na hayop sa Pilipinas ang matatagpuan sa harapan or obverse side ng pinakabagong 500 piso? A. Blue nape parrot. B. Palawan peacock. C. Philippine eagle. D. Visayan leopard cat. Or E. Visayan spotted deer.
Jal.
D. Visayan leopard cat.
Mali.
Ellie.
E. Visayan spotted deer.
That is correct. Ito ay matatagpuan lamang doon sa Visayan region. So, Ellie, K-check.
Okay, maraming salamat, Prof. Ian. Prof. Eloy, moniker muna.
Badass Prof.
Correct.
Kanyang handle-
Consistent naman talaga si...
Handle niya sa IG.
Correct.
Follow na rin sa IG.
Yes.
Okay. So, contestants, ready? According to Republic Act 9850, what is the Philippine National Martial Art and Sport? A. Karate. B. Sepak takraw. C. Basketball. D. Volleyball. E. Arnis.
Jal.
E. Arnis.
So yung Arnis, na-declare as the Philippine National Martial Art and Sport pa. Noong July 2009 at pinirmahan ni President Arroyo ng December, ito ay tinatawag din na eskrima at gumagamit ng isa or dalawang sticks. So, Jazz, K-check.
Maraming salamat. Back to Prof. Lou.
Okay, try natin ang Asian history. The Heian period in Japanese history is known for the flourishing of which literary work? A. Kojiki. B. The Pillow Book. C. Tale of Genji. D. Nihon Shoki. E. Manyoshu. Okay, written by Murasaki Shikibu. During the Heian period, The Tale of Genji is often considered the world's first novel reflecting aristocratic life in classical Japan. The correct answer is C. Tale of Genji.
Maraming salamat. Prof. Ian.
Prof, may copy ako niyan pero ang kapal, hindi ko pa mabasa-basa. So, genetics naman. The basic unit of heredity na matatagpuan sa ating DNA at pinagmumulan ng instructions para sa isang katangian o trait ay tinatawag na A. Allele. B. Chromosome. C. Gene. D. Protein. E. RNA.
Kla.
RNA.
That is incorrect.
Anyone can answer? Giselle?
C. Gene.
Ang tamang sagot ay gene. Kaya doon din nanggaling yung ating discipline na genetics. So, Giselle, K-check.
Maraming salamat, Prof. Ian. Prof. Eloy.
Which Filipino boy band became the first to enter the Billboard Social 50 chart and gained huge international fame?
Jazz.
SB19.
So, hindi ko na siguro ibibigay yung choices, no? The one and only and the favorite of Prof. Ian. SB19 sold out Philippine Sports Arena for 2 nights. So, Jazz, K-check.
Okay, it's the end of the second round, partner.
Okay, let's do a scores recap para alam nyo kung nasan tayo ngayon. Nangunguna pa rin si Kla with 105 points, followed closely by Ellie with 90 points, then Giselle closely then with 80 points, and Jazz with 45.
Oh, humahabol na rin si
Yes.
Chaz, ha? And anything can happen, alam mo na, dahil we still have 180
180
points in the last 2 rounds. So, it's anybody's game. So, umpisahan na natin ang last half of our Ultimate Pagalingan round, Prof. Lou.
Punta tayo sa world history. The Inquisition was primarily carried out by which institution? A. The Eastern Orthodox Church. B. The Lutheran Church. C. The Roman Catholic Church. D. The Ottoman Empire. E. The Spanish Crown. Okay, the Inquisition, especially in Spain and Portugal, was conducted by the Catholic Church to root out heresy. The correct answer is C, the Roman Catholic Church.
Salamat, Prof. Lou. Prof. Ian.
May metal sa ating dugo, specifically sa red blood cell natin, kung saan kumakabit ang oxygen upang ito ay mabitbit sa iba't ibang bahagi ng ating katawan. Ano ang metal na ito?
Giselle.
Iron po.
Hindi ko na rin bibigay yung choice. So, kapag tayo nagkakaroon ng iron deficiency, isa sa mga problema natin yan, hindi masyadong nadidistribute ng oxygen sa ating katawan. So, ang tamang sagot ay iron. Giselle, K-check.
Maraming salamat. Prof. Eloy, your turn.
What is the main purpose of the book Urbana at Felisa by Modesto de Castro? A. To entertain with folk stories. B. To teach good manners and proper conduct. C. To describe the Philippine Revolution. D. To explain religious doctrine. E. To narrate historical events. So, it's actually an old book, historical book siya. Mga early 1800s, o late 1800s. At sinulat siya ni Modesto de Castro para ituro yung paano kumilos ng tama. Tapos yung title na Urbana at Felisa, ano siya, urban and yung provincial. So the correct answer is to teach good manners and proper conduct.
May urbanidad. Yun. Okay. We're down to our last round.
Yes.
Meron bang
May
changes?
gumalaw.
Meron, ha? May
Correct.
gumalaw.
So ito ang ating ranking so far. Nangunguna ngayon si Giselle. Parang gulat na gulat. Bawal. With 110 points. Closely followed by Kla with 105. Then Ellie with 90 and Jazz with 45. But for this last round, meron pa tayong 90.
Parang Miss Universe pageant talaga to, Giselle, ha? Nasi-stress ka. Okay. Our last and final round. Umpisahan na natin, Prof. Lou.
Okay, salamat po. Habol tayo, contestants. Sa Asian geography, the Korean Peninsula is separated from China by which river? A. Yalu. B. Han. C. Tumen. D. Taidong. E. Liao. Okay. The Yalu River forms part of the China-North Korea border. The correct answer is A. Yalu.
Prof. Ian.
Going 444. Alin sa mga sumusunod na wavelength ang hindi nakikita o ang hindi kasama sa visible spectrum? A. Blue, B. Green, C. Red, D. Ultraviolet, E. Yellow.
Kla.
Ultraviolet.
Yung ultraviolet ay hindi kasama sa visible spectrum dahil hindi natin ito nakikita o hindi kayang ma-recognize ng ating mga mata. Pero ito naman ay nakaka-damage sa ating balat kung tayo ay overexposed, kaya kayo ay mag-sunblock. Tulad ng ginawa ko nung ako ay pumunta sa beach nung weekend pero nasunog pa rin ang aking bumbunan. So, ang tamang sagot ay D. Ultraviolet. K-check.
Parang may hugot naman yung mahabang explanation, pero 4 out of 4, I think it's a world record.
At nabalik kay Kla ang first rank natin ngayon
Naku,
with 135
pero pwede pang
points.
humabol, Giselle.
100.
It's a deciding question. At meron na pala akong moniker,
Ano na?
Hattorny. Hattorny,
Hattorny.
Gabby. Okay, back to work, Prof. Eloy.
Okay. Game, dapat nate-tense na kayo, ha? Oh,
Kaya
yeah.
nga para relax ng konti.
Joke lang. What do you call the colorful rice wafer used as decoration during the Pahiyas Festival in Lukban, Quezon? A. Keeping. B. Puto. C. Bibingka. D. Suman. E. Palitaw. Pwede manghula. So the correct answer is keeping. It is an edible colorful rice wafer used during the Pahiyas Festival.
Okay, and that's it for our K-Check Ultimate Pagalingan round. Congratulations to Kla, our favorite bakla. Our K-Check daily winner with a final score of 135 points. We'll see Kla again on Friday when she competes with our other daily winners for a spot in our semifinals.
At syempre, maraming salamat din sa ating mga contestants. Giselle, malapit na yun. Maraming salamat. Kay Jazz at
Hindi
kay
mo
Ellie.
maalala ang mga moniker nila, no?
Para pantay-pantay kasi hindi ko mabanggit kay Ellie. Palakpakan natin mga contestants natin. Thank you so much. Sobrang fun ninyo kasama. And of course, ang ating panel of experts, Prof. Lou, Prof. Ian, and Prof. Eloy. Maraming salamat po. Ako po si Jules Giang.
Ako naman po si Hattorny. Gabby Concepcion. Join us again tomorrow for another round here on
K-Check!